at the institute that I was going to, at the university that I was at, there were these trees that had these beautiful white flowers that would bloom in the springtime. I don't know what they're called. But those trees with those beautiful flowers smell terrible. They just, they do not smell good at all. They stink. When I was leaving Institute for the last time after I was prophesied over and told that Paul, the Apostle Paul, was an idiot and I needed to stop listening to him. Well, after those things were said, I'm walking around outside and I see these beautiful flowers, but it just smells foul. And I think that's a good picture of what I thought of Mormonism at that point, that it appears beautiful, that it has a beauty to it, but it's foul. It's foul like those flowers were foul in the way that they smelled. It was difficult to wrestle with, because there's quite an appeal in Mormonism. You know, I love my family. I would love to have an eternal family in the sense that, you know, Mormonism promises it, but they promise it in a perversion, in a perverted way that they can't actually fulfill, they can't sustain, because it perverts what God has planned. So I think it's easy to, in my mind, when I'm wrestling with the idea of like deception, expecting things to be like obviously nefarious, but the truth about deception is it's a lot easier to pull off when there's truth in it, when there's truth mixed in with error, when they're close, the subtle deceptions and the beautiful things. I think Mormonism has truth in it and a lot of beauty to it, things that are truly beautiful, but things have been subtly shifted. And I think it's demonic, because Satan himself disguises himself as an angel of light. He disguises himself as this glorious being of truth and light. And he knows the scripture. He knows the Bible. He knows the truth of it. And when I was deceived in Mormonism, I thought a lot of the things that I believed were beautiful, and there was some aspect of real beauty that I was holding on to that had been shifted.